Bonjour, my name is Audrey Kabla. I'm 32 years old, and I'm here to talk to you about the book I wrote that has just been released, Marque et Luxe. So a little bit before I introduce you the book, I would like to talk to you about my background. So I did, first of all, I did like studies, like everyone I think in the professional world in brand management. In luxury. I did a master's degree in international business and marketing between Paris and Chicago. And years later, I did an MBA program about luxury management. I started my career in the couture industry at Christian Dior Couture. Then I moved quickly into the hospitality business, working for Hilton in France and the US. After my MBA program, I worked in the luxury gift box industry that is very, very famous in France and Europe right now, for a little bit before entering the fabulous world of watchmaking for about 4 years. And then end of 2010, I decided to launch my agency. The agency is called Epicomen. It's the house of luxury marketing and French know-how worldwide. What we do is mainly brand strategy and operational marketing, as well as in-house trainings for young and promising concept, as well as established luxury brands. Then almost 2 years ago, like 19 months ago, one of our partner offered me the opportunity to write a book. So it's true, when I was little, I really wanted to write books, and I forgot about this when I grew up. And he said, you should publish in what you know. You know luxury, you've always been working into a luxury or premium field, and you know about brand strategy. I was like, okay. And then I thought of the idea, and I was more and more excited. And I was like, okay, what am I going to write about? Because there are like already like so many books about luxury and brands, that I was like, okay, I'm going to say, I'm going to write what I say out loud to my clients and my students, because I didn't precise, but I teach in France, in Europe, and in the US about what I do, luxury brand management. I'm going to write about what I say to my clients, that luxury is, of course, a field, but not only. Luxury is a way to celebrate life. It's a way to anchor yourself in the present moment, to cherish life by the precious moment you live, and as well, it's a way to share with the loved ones. To do that, I decided that I wanted a book that would be a technical book. Obviously, it's a technical book, but as well, it's a romance, it's a love story between brand and luxury that meet to form the chic, timeless couple of all times. You can find brands in it, but none of them are named. You have no name. You can find them, but there are no names. There is also, as well, a philosophical, a psychological, and a spiritual approach to luxury. It's a book that core readers will be millennials as well as Z generation, because in here you're not passive. You're definitely an actor in your reading. You have a workshop, you have little quiz, and you're the one making your opinion for yourself. I give you the keys, and you are the one deciding what to think of the brands you cherish the most. And finally, in this book, I've been welcoming 53 persons around me in the book. 15 of them are artists that are drawing. So here you have the cover that is drawn by Cyril Bajot. You have as well 38 experts, so you have philosopher, you have psychologist, you have a professional of the luxury world, as well as professional of the communication world, in over the 5 continents that have been answering few of my questions, and they are quoted. The goal of this book, when I finished it, I was like, okay, what can I bring to the luxury business that will be something new and refreshing, and that can move forward the brand management business? Well, the thing is, in Paris and in the US for the little bit I've been working there for clients and previous brands, we talk often about image. A brand has an image, what's your image, your reputation, but in my opinion, we need to focus more on the identity. The image is should be a reflect of your true, authentic identity, because at the end of the day, a brand is acting like a human. It has a name, it has a history, it has a smell, it has a voice, it has a personality. And today, in 2016, human beings have several ways to find their path in happiness, in authenticity, in being true to themselves. I used one of them that I discovered through the writing of the book, which is yoga. And I decided to adopt the principles of yoga to luxury marketing. So here in this book you have the 7 shades, like the 7 chakras that we are working when we do yoga, that will help luxury brands align their soul with their heart and their mind, as well as their body, obviously. Well, first of all, it was a need for myself. As a businesswoman working hard, I'm a bit workaholic, I have to say, I'm honest about it today. I needed to find something that would bring me peace and would actually increase my way to use my creativity and my inspiration on a day-to-day basis. And this happened to me in Los Angeles and in New York, because actually the book was thought, written and corrected in my travels there, back and forth for a year and a half. I needed to find a way to move. While I was moving my body, I was moving my soul and my spirit, and as well I was moving my creativity. And when it worked for me, knowing that when I work with brands, I treat the brand as a human being. I was like, okay, what if what yoga did to me and does so well to other people could work with brand? And actually, applying all the strategy took me days and nights, and I loved every single one of them. It worked. I applied it. I did like some practical cases on the brands I've been working on, or the brand I cherish mostly in luxury, and it worked. You have postures, you have meditation ways, and you have like how to open the chakra. You find the chakra of each brand, and then you apply like the postures, which are mostly like advice on a strategic as well as a technical point of view in terms of marketing, but as well like promotion, communication, retail, and you end up having like an action plan.
So which one would be the most spiritual? And
to me today, the one that is very spiritual in a way that they are aligned within like their who they are and the image like they reflect. One example that would be good would be Hermes. They are like mostly aligned. Their history, as well as their core activity, as well as the atmosphere you have when you go to a Hermes boutique, as well as the language and the attitude and the happiness that you feel when you meet Hermes collaborator. You know that it's a healthy brand, and you feel it inside and outside. It's pretty consistent today. More passionate thing for me, because to be honest, I love product, but I don't have this sensitivity on, like working on the product. The brand, I feel it, I hear it, I smell it. It's like it's a soul to me. And so when I met you and I had your classes, I found my path, and I was very happy about that. So when I was talking, I want to be working in brand management. What is this? This is not a field in market. Yes, it's a field. And at that time, they were actually in France. You didn't have like chef de marque or brand manager. It was not. You had in France at that time, was at least 12 years ago. Whether you work product development in marketing, or you work project development in marketing, that's it. So project meaning like everything around the brand, around the product. Sorry, so the brand. And I'm glad I met you. I'm glad I had this course, because I found my way working more with actually American companies for a while, like Hilton, that had already this culture implementing and getting to learn it. So it was a true revelation to me, honestly.
Let us know about your plans for internationalizing the book.
So our plan is first the edition Kawa. Hopefully soon we'll offer an English version, and I'd like it to be, I would say, like 70 to 80% the same as it is today, and then to be adapted. So meaning the rest would be adapted. I would like maybe to add some experts, and to maybe take some example for the Asian and the American market. They are already. But in terms of luxury, I like the English book not to be only a translation, but to be kind of a new version of the book. And hopefully it will come very soon. So if you listen to this and you're a publishing house that would be interested to work with us on the English version for the American market, because for worldwide it's Kawa, let us know.
Like your little advert. Do you think that as a result of your book, yoga teachers are going to start to become brand consultants?
Hopefully, I would like it.
That's great.
Actually, I'm ready to apply what I did to my clients, because it's exactly what we've been working on, but just with a yoga touch. I changed writing this book. And I'm happy to implement these spiritual techniques into my work with the brands. Yes.
That's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations. Where will people find the book?
For now, it's on the French market, so you can find it on Edition Kawa website. Obviously, they've been doing an amazing job, as well as on Amazon. And soon enough, it will be in French, it will be like La Fnac and some bookshop, obviously.
Thank you very much. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.